classic graphic adventure on the channel. Last time around we played Monkey Island 1, my first graphic adventure, and now we're going to be playing Monkey Island 2, the sequel, which I think just widely regarded to be the better, certainly the superior game to the first Monkey Island. It was longer, better graphics, it just took everything that was good about Monkey Island, just kind of dialed it up to 11. But I think the first one has always had a special place in my heart, anyway, being the first one that I played. But certainly, Monkey Island 2 is a very, very good game as well. A couple of quick notes. This mode, it is the special edition, so it does have the updated graphics. I think I'm going to play it with the old graphics, though. I mean, unlike the first special edition of the first game, I don't mind the updated graphics in this. I just, for nostalgia's sake, I like to play with the classic graphics. Yeah, it's also a longer game, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to divide up this series. I'd still like to do it over 2 episodes, so I'm thinking I'll probably play... I think it's generally considered to be one of the longer LucasArts games. Think something like The Dig or Fate of Atlantis, which are spread out to 3 episodes. I'm going to try and do it in 2 though, so this might end up being a couple of like 3-hour-long episodes. Hopefully that's okay. It's going to take a long time to render, I know that much. But that's my problem, not yours. So yeah, we're going to play a new game, and as I said, it'll probably start in the new graphics, but I'm going to switch over to the classic graphics fairly soon. Let's dive in.
Well, Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
It's a great intro, that. 91, wow. I remember there being feeling like there was a huge wait between the first game and the last game. I guess it was only about a year. But it kept being delayed. And I remember I used to buy gaming magazines back in the day, and every so often they say, oh yeah, LeChuck's Revenge has been pushed back yet again, which was very sad for someone like me who was very much looking forward to it. I also remember I played both games on my Amiga 500. The first game came in like 3 or 4 floppy disks. I forget how, the sort of, not the very old style ones, but sort of the 3.5 inch, I think, I don't know. Anyway, the second game, this one, came on, I think it was 14 floppy disks, which was insane. It came in this big box, and you opened it up, and there's just a huge number of discs inside. It was insane. That just shows you how much bigger the game is. And on our Amiga, we actually had an external, a second external floppy drive. So what I could do, I could put in discs 1 and 2 at the same time. But the game didn't sort of progress in that way. Every so often, it would play this cutscene or something, and it would say, you had discs 1 and 2 in. It was near the beginning.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
Just gonna pause there. Yeah, so anyway, so you'd have discs 1 and 2, and there's this...
So I bust into the church and say, now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait. And then LeChuck cries,
come back in a sec.
Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!
I think I know how he must have felt.
So, I mean, the graphics are okay in the remastered version, but I think the pixel graphics have their own charm.
Crying myself. Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean...
Big Whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
Either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Screw you guys.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
The Largo embargo. So I'll probably occasionally switch over to the remastered graphics just to see the comparison. But I'm going to largely stay in these classic graphics, as I said. So, yeah, as I was saying, so you had these two drives. You'd have disc 1 and disc 2 in, and then suddenly this, for instance, we'd go into the bar that's going to come up, and then this maybe 3 second, not even that, maybe 2 second long cutscene plays, and the game would pause and it would say, please insert disc 6 or something, and you'd have to take out one of the discs, put it back, and it was this 2 second cutscene would play. Then it would say, you know, put back in the disc you just had in, so you'd have to take that out, put that back in. Like, it was honestly a nightmare. It's a testament to the game's quality that I persevered through all of that throughout the entire run. And bearing in mind, it didn't take me just the 6 or 7 hours to complete back then. Obviously, I was feeling my way through the puzzles for the first time. It took a lot longer, you know, over numerous play sessions. And you'd have to, I don't know. So it was only when I got my first PC and played it on that sort of appreciated the flow of the game a bit better. But anyway, enough about my recollections. Let's dive in. Let's have a look at how this screen looks. So again, I mean, they have a certain charm, I think, the remastered graphics, but this is what I remember. This is what I like. I like all the money he's got in his inventory at the beginning.
This may be a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to how rich I'll be when I find Big Whoop.
Riches, he's got crowns, gold bars, jewelry. Don't even know what these are.
I'm pretty well prepared financially for now.
Yeah. I'm going to take this shovel. Do I take the shovel now? Knowing what's about to happen, maybe I won't take it right now. Let's walk across the bridge.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Who's gonna make me, shorty?
Who's gonna make me, shorty?
Tough guy, huh?
Help! Please!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Then who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
I rough someone needs roughing up on this island. Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from
Largo
Legrand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
We'll probably keep seeing this message about the audio commentary. I'm not going to do that, though, because we'll just have to sit there for a longer time hearing everything. It is interesting, though, if you had the special edition. I think it's worth listening to. What does the sign say?
No treasure hunting zone.
Okay. So we're going to explore the little town first. Let's go in to meet the carpenter. I'll talk to him first.
Yeah?
He always looked kind of weird to me in these pixel graphics. But if we go into the special edition graphics, they made him look a lot more normal, I think. I didn't quite get the hat thing, I don't think. It came across a bit strange. Alright, we got to go for this one.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and woodchuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
I always enjoyed that.
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I always liked Guybrush's look in this game with the coat he's wearing. I always thought it was quite smart.
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh, I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Okay, sort of a hint there as to our what's going to be our main objective in this chapter of the game. Let's have a look around. Let's look at the peg legs.
That's about the best peg leg I've ever seen.
Thanks. I made it myself.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
I think it's a reference to an actual comic or something, but I don't know
Nice
which one.
sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it. Oh, no, you don't. Everything's laid out just how I need it.
What a cute little stool.
It's adjusted to my height. Hey, don't touch that! It's adjusted to my height.
Yeah, what else have we got in here? We've got some nails.
Pounds and pounds of nails.
I need all of them. Oh, no, you don't. I need all of them.
It says Woody.
That's me. Get your hands away from there. It's not a toy.
Yeah, we're going to need to come back here, but yeah. I'll probably, I mean, even though I know, I've played the game many times, I pretty much know all the puzzles. It's been years since I played it, so I might stumble occasionally, but if I kind of waste a bit of time looking at stuff or stuff that's not important, it's because I'm just, you know, exploring the game, having a bit of fun with it. So let's go and see Wally first.
Hello.
Wally became a bit of a recurring character in the series, but this was his first appearance. Oh, let's talk to him.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
What does he look like in the special edition? See, again, I mean, he's all right. It's fine. But I like his original character model.
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
I like how when even back then, he wasn't taking any of our nonsense with our big introduction of ourselves.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh. What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh, who sent you here? I should warn you, I'm heavily armed.
I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
The who? You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Are you looking for Big Whoop too?
Well, I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know its location is a mystery.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
Oh, them? Yeah, I know about them. Of course.
Well, well. Guess you don't need me then.
Damn, he didn't fall for our bluff.
Mr. Brush.
Could you tell me about the men who buried Big Whoop?
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library. if it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
How's business?
Terrible. No one needs any maps since no one can go anywhere thanks to Largo.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scab because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scab. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
How can I get off this island as soon as possible?
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scab, it's hard to get anywhere. Which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Any time.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Okie dokie.
Right, well, we need something that he's going to drop in a sec. His little monocle. Oh, we got it. Oh, it was quick. We need it. We do need that. Talk to him again.
Hi, Wally.
Who's there? I can't see anything without my monocle.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Only sissies use maps.
Maps are very, very important.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
That's what Magellan thought. Ha ha ha! Sorry, cartographer joke.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Okie dokie.
That's actually no, there is useful stuff
Where
here.
is that thing?
It's a pile of blank paper.
I swear I put it right here.